NBA player John Amaechi came to our very own VLSB last Wednesday to speak about life in the NBA and about sexuality in sports at both the professional and collegiate level. Amaechi retired from the NBA in 2003 and then became the first NBA player to publicly come out as being gay. In 2007, he released a memoir called Man in the Middle, which became a New York Times bestseller. Although it was well received in the U.S., Amaechi said that he expected a negative reaction from the American public.
I fully expected the response from you people, first sign of a bigot. I fully expected the response from you people to be overwhelmingly negative. I expected people to throw Leviticus at me. I expected people to denigrate me and call me horrible names. I expected death threats. I had death threats in fairness, but I expected a lot of anger and ire. And I have to say 95% of the communication I've had, whether it be in person or email, has been very positive.
In the packed lecture hall, Amaechi also addressed the negative responses he received, including the famous remarks by Tim Hardaway, who said that he would not play on the same team as a gay player.
He's an idiot. I'm not talking behind his back, he said his name. But he isn't the face of evil and bigotry in this country. He is a representative, if you like. Sports has become the Congress of society, and he's just a representative. He and two other people on the team probably like him.
Amaechi, however, said that most of the public tends to fall on the middle ground and simply does not stand up for gay rights.
The middle is representative, which is the people who say things like, oh, I'm fine with gay people as long as they don't bring their gay on me. That was a player from Boston, I think. And as stupid as that sounds when you refer to a human being as a communicable disease, that is what people think. They're afraid to sit next to, for fear of. They're afraid to eat with, just in case. And they're afraid to shower with, as if something awful would happen there. But the middle section that I'm really referring to is probably one where many of you have laid at one point. It is the people in the middle who do this when they are faced with prejudice. I'm okay with gay people. I don't want to know what they do in the bedroom, but I'm okay with gay people. Because the sound of these people shrugging their shoulders, these millions of people in the middle shrugging their shoulders, is nothing. So it means every time someone like Ann Coulter or Tim Hardaway speaks out, that's the only voice you hear. Because again, all those people in the middle shrugging their shoulders are kind of afraid that if they stepped up to the plate, someone would say, oh, you must speak out for you too.
Amaechi played for 3 teams, the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Orlando Magic, and the Utah Jazz during his 5 seasons in the NBA. Although he had his 2 most successful seasons with the Magic, he still calls himself an average player, and stated that as one of the reasons why he could not come out during his career.
I was 17 years old when I started playing basketball, and I started playing basketball in a country that doesn't play the basketball. And 6 years later, I was starting for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, again, please understand, they were really bad at that time. I'm not suggesting I was a superstar. I was an average NBA player. In 33 states in this country, you can be fired for being gay. All the teams I played on were in those states. I didn't think I should have to turn that all in for some stuff that I can't help. Drug violation, sure, boot me out. Abusing women, boot me out. Gun underneath the seat of my car, boot me out. But I didn't think that my sexuality should be the reason that I get persecuted. And people say, well, that wouldn't have happened. It's 2007. At the time, it was 2004, 2003. And you know what? It would have happened because I was average. And because there's another player like me, but younger, and who jumps higher, who would have been less hassle to have on our team, however open-minded. It wouldn't have been a Jackie Robinson experiment because he was good and I was not.
Amaechi encouraged the Berkeley students and community members in attendance to help move this country forward by demanding equality for all instead of waiting for change to happen. Reporting for CalTV, I'm Saori Zuka.